Hello again and welcome to our final update of 2013, this time covering inbound tourism during the month of October. And it was a record October with a 10% increase in how many visitors came to Britain, almost 3 million. And as we have seen over the course of many months in 2013, it was also a record for how much those visitors spent, with a 23% increase to almost 1.9 billion. We should bear in mind though that October 2012 did see some disruption due to fog, industrial action on the continent and Hurricane Sandy impacting flights from the eastern seaboard. What were some of the highlights during October? Well, it was the 6th consecutive month during which we saw record numbers of holiday visitors from overseas, and it was also the 7th consecutive month during which we saw record visits from what we term rest of world. So these are areas outside of Europe and North America, namely Latin America, the Middle East and Asia Pacific. We've recently published our forecast for 2014 and you can find this on our website. We're anticipating that the amount spent by visitors next year will increase by just more than 4%, while volumes of visitors will increase by just less than 2%. If this forecast proves accurate, then 2014 is set to be a record year for both the volume of inbound tourism and how much we earn from inbound tourism. Every forecast comes with some risks, and this is no different. There are economic risks. For example, the US will be facing another debate about its debt ceiling early in the new year. We're also seeing the UK economy starting to pick up, and that may well push up the value of sterling. And if sterling becomes more expensive, then inbound visitors may curtail some of their spending here in the UK. Many analysts anticipate that the price of oil will fall during 2014 from the current $110 a barrel as countries such as Iran, Iraq and Libya start re-entering the international oil market. We are also expecting to see some additional growth in air traffic as many airlines, including British Airways, deploy larger aircraft and introduce new routes. Plus, of course, there will be the things that will impact international tourism in 2014 that at the moment it's rather difficult to foresee. There are, of course, a number of events going on in 2014. These include the FIFA World Cup in Brazil, which may well dampen outbound travel not just to Britain from Brazil, but to all destinations during the Northern Hemisphere summer. Yorkshire will be hosting both the Grand Départ and the second stage of the Tour de France, and then the third stage will take place between Cambridge and central London. In Scotland, there is the Commonwealth Games, which conclude just before the Edinburgh International Festival. And in the following month in Scotland, the Ryder Cup will be taking place in Gleneagles. Next time, we will be looking at provisional data for November 2013, and we'll also take a look at detailed country level information for the vital summer months of July through to September. So until then, bye-bye. Oh, and one more thing. Have a very good festive season.